Martin Harris of Great Britain in lane 8. Well, the lineup, a significant one. Olin, his first international appearance, so gaining experience. Gregor was fourth in the 50 metres backstroke, 24.78 earlier on in these championships. Matt Welsh, the Australian, bronze medalist in the 50 metre backstroke, the short sprint event here. Then Rodolfo Falcón, the 50 metre backstroke world champion. His time 24.34, full of confidence, brimming with confidence. Drawn in the fourth lane. Mariusz Simbida of Poland, bronze medalist at 50 metres in this event. 24.41 his time. The two medalists from the short sprint drawn together. Alexander Mazura Neto of Brazil had a poor performance in the 50 metres. A lot to prove to himself in this final. Neil Willey of Great Britain, 10th at 50 metres backstroke, 25.09 his time for the short sprint. Martin Harris of Great Britain, 16th in the 50 metre backstroke event. The two Britons together in lanes 7 and 8. The final then of the men's 100 metres backstroke. Olin, Gregliolonis of Lithuania, Welsh of Australia, Falcón, the champion at 50 metres in the fourth lane, Simbida, the silver medalist at 50 metres in lane 5, then Mazura Neto in 6, Neil Willey of Great Britain in 7, and Martin Harris of Great Britain in lane 8. 4 lengths of the pool.
Take your marks.
One of the most spectacular sights in swimming, the backstroke start, where swimmers start in the water, they dive out of the water, lovely streamlined positions, and it looks like that underwater phase being used by the Australian and Falcón, the Cuban, lanes 3 and 4.
Yeah, Welsh in the third lane looks to me to be slightly up at the moment, and right out in lane 6, the Brazilian going well.
Well, certainly significantly ahead under that underwater phase, but we expect Falcón to come back on this last length. He's the long course expert, and he's got the better swimming speed over the water.
Well, Mazura Neto of Brazil has got a very good race, and this is better, but in the fourth lane, here comes Falcón, the Cuban, and on the near side, Matt Welsh of Australia. These two, and Welsh slightly ahead at the moment. Who's going to touch? Welsh versus Falcón. Welsh, Falcón's got his double, and Welsh just gets the second. I think it's 1/100th of a second the difference it is. Falcón, a new championship record, 52.44, erases the 52.77 that stood, and Falcón takes the 100 metres backstroke just as he took the 50 metre backstroke title. Well, it looked to me as though Welsh might well have got it, but it was just 1/100th of a second in it. Simbida of Poland this time took the bronze.
Fantastic start. As I said, you can get right out of the water, spectacular view, and lovely streamlining position under the water. Look how close this was at the end, and it was Falcón's drive back towards the wall, that commitment and determination that won him that race.
The Australian began his glide just fractionally early there, but then that's about timing it to the wall, I guess. But Falcón's a class act. Twice the champion. Falcón's time 52.44. Welsh 52.45, both inside the previous championship best. Simbida of Poland takes bronze at 53.